Profit $876.90. Trading XAUUSD. Lot size 0.10 or 0.1. Per trade, profit is $184.40. The best currency asset that you can actually trade, or metals that you can trade, this is gold. XAUUSD. This is gold. So now, looking at the assets that you can actually decide to trade or you would like to trade. Personally, based on my personal experience, this is what I started to trade. Now, we have many assets that we can think of trading. We have Volatility 75, a very expensive asset. Now, when we look down from Volatility 75, we have Bitcoin. I know some of you are confused. Why Bitcoin? Right. Okay. Maybe you're not confused, or maybe you are. Bitcoin is an expensive asset, same as the USP or US SP 500 or SP 500. US tech is Nasdaq, and we also have gold. USD ZAR is an asset that you should stay away from trading it. Reason why? When we compare everything that we are trading in the market, we have to choose the conditions that we are happy with. And choosing the conditions that we are happy with, it has to do with us understanding the performance of an asset. If this graph is performing well, then we are actually interested to trade it. Let's now take a look at gold. We go to the section charts. Section charts, when we look at gold here, this is 12M time frame. Gold, if just we zoom in, the first thing about gold is that it moves a lot. It moves a lot. So when it moves a lot, each and every time we want to trade the assets, when we check the codes section, we have to understand that we are working with probability and we are working with possibility. The first thing is what is possibility. Second is probability. Now, possibility, we are looking at the market area, or the area of the market where actually this graph, when we talk about market, we're talking about this graph. That if right now we have what we call an area of, let's say this is an area that was broken, right? And this area was an area of support. Now, this area of support is being broken. So that simply means that we are looking to make what? We are looking to make selling opportunities going down. Are we together? We are looking to make sell here going down. Reason why the market has broken, or this candlestick closed below the support area of this candlestick, because this candlestick, they contain what we call an open price and close price. You can easily see it. Maybe let's try to use a crosshair, and unfortunately we don't have it here. But then we must have what? We must have an open price. Always we must have an open price. Open price is here, close price is here, which is a C with a C. With a C, open price, and higher price and lower price. Now, if the lower price, or this candlestick, they close below a lower price of this support area, then that is a break of this market. That now the market we're expecting this graph to continue its direction down way. So choosing the best asset, first thing we need to understand its performance, which means we need to look at the possibilities of finding what? Of finding our two areas, area 1 and area 2, which the market can move like this, like V, like this, which means it can give 2 bounds, which we can call them double bottom or double top. Are we together? Now, once we have a double bottom or double top, we are expecting the market to sell in that area, so that we can actually what? We can find opportunities to make a sell or buy. So if right now we are looking to make a buy, a sell, this is what you have to do. But then the first thing, we need to select an asset. For me personally, based on my experience, I prefer to use volatility 75. Reason why volatility 75 is expensive asset. When we look at here, this is 100K, and this is actually 8,299. When we compare it to ZAR, I don't want to trade ZAR. Reason why is it's actually less expensive, doesn't perform better, and has a higher spread. Are we together? Has a higher spread. So the best asset that you can actually select is what? Is the expensive ones. Such in this case, we have gold. We have gold here. You can choose gold. You can choose US Tech. Expensive. You can see these are the expensive ones. You can choose SP 500. This expensive. Bitcoin. You can choose bad spread. And when you're trading Bitcoin here on MetaTrader 5 or 4, you are trading it under contracts for different. So you're no longer trading it from the spot, which means you are now exposed to the leverage, and you're exposed to the brokers offering the service that they offer. So you can trade these assets, but make sure that you trade expensive assets. And you must make sure that when you go to codes, this asset, you tap on it, you go to properties, you check the minimum volume so that you don't make the mistake of opening a lot size that you should not open. So you check the minimum volume, which is important in actually trading with this broker. So minimum volume here, when we check here, minimum volume here is 0.01. But when you look at let's say volatility 100, let's go to properties and check a minimum volume. Let's scroll down, and minimum volume you can see is 0.5. And you must also understand the contract size, right? Because some of you will actually like to trade the Nasdaq or other assets, US 100 and other assets, but then lack the knowledge as to understanding how which lot size to use. You use lot size based on the account that you have, and we have another tutorial on this channel, so please watch it so that you understand using a lot size, right? So that you risk well and you don't blow your account, because if you don't understand this, you'll keep blowing your account and you'll not actually make it until you get to understand the lot size, the assets, because what we're trading here is we're trading only a performance. We're trading the value of these assets. We are trading the value of these assets. So when we look at the probability, as I've mentioned, the probability, we are referring to the accuracy. That if right now on possibilities, let's say right now you mark all the areas, let's say this is our double top. Here it comes, touch, goes back down, come back, touch, and goes down here. This is the an area of resistance, right? We have another tutorial on this channel so that you can learn about resistance and support. Now, if right now there are many resistance respected, maybe let's say you get 10 respected resistant. Out of this 10, when you go to probability, you'll find that you only manage to get how many? You manage to get only, let's say, 7 of them. You manage to get only 7 of them out of the 10. Why you get 7 out of the 10? You get 7 out of the 10 because of what? Because of probability. You are looking at a certain thing that right now we are talking about the candlestick. Candlesticks, we have so many candlestick pattern that we have. A candlestick pattern, we're talking about using certain candlestick to confirm whether yes, we are buying or selling. Taking this case, this is an engulfing here. 2 candlestick, which means we have the green going up, we have the red going down and closing here. So that's our engulfing, and that candlestick tells that we are actually selling, and stop loss will be above here because we are in a sell. Are we together? So that's a probability. And possibility, we're looking at everything that is there and everything that is not there. So actually, we're looking at the possible moves the graph can create and respect. Are we together? So if you do understand this, you'll be able to apply it in your trading journey and choose the expensive asset. You don't choose just an asset because of someone is trading it, because you will actually lose money. You will not understand the lot size, which lot size to use, setting stop loss, and also managing the risk. So with that being said, I love you all. Stay blessed.